massive shout out to the Philippines. Massive shout out to everybody that's coming in and saying hi to the SHIB. The SHIB Worldwide 50/50 Raffle. Woo! Kicking things off and in a positive way. Did anyone taken any part into the crypto summit that happened this morning or later on this afternoon from the U.S. Congress or the people that keep you informed on what is going on in the worldwide 50/50 raffle draws for SHIB. With the crypto enthusiasts out there, thank you so much for coming and taking part in today's live event. We are going to talk to you about what has Trump announced today with the crypto summit, and is it positive news, the good, the bad, the ugly, all the things that are relative to cryptocurrencies, and does that have any impact on the market as of yet? Well, it already has had an impact on the market. As you can plain well see that everything is basically selling off in cryptocurrency. Trump can't keep his promise with Bitcoin, BTC. He was promising to buy, I don't remember if everyone remembers this, was it 5 million Bitcoin that he was promising to buy? Or was it $5 billion worth of BTC that he was promising? Either way, that is not the reality. The reality is he is now backing out of that deal because of what has transpired in the last little while. If you remember what he's doing with Congress, right? So job cuts to reduce the amount of spending the U.S. is doing right now because of the deficit is so bloody high. Even Elon Musk has said, if we don't get this debt under control soon, it is going to bankrupt the nation. Now, that is very, very troubling news. And therefore, Trump is basically, his hands are tied when it comes to making promises that he can't keep. Just that plain and simple. But he did come out and make a crypto summit. So no president has come out and said that or done that in the past. So very positive. BTC, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, all getting hammered. But the U.S. did make a statement saying that they were looking at confiscating all the cryptocurrencies and not selling it. So all of that would be basically held for a later date. Of course, obviously they want to put it off to a later date so that when it increases in value, they'll push it back on the markets and then use that money to pay off the deficit. Or if it's a different president, what they're going to do is take that money and possibly just spend it on something. And that's the other problem with it, because now Trump basically gives them fundamentally an out to spend more money eventually later on. So is that good news, bad news for the crypto enthusiasts? It's neither bad news or good news. It just means that there's good news that we did have a summit. It was a crypto summit, so that's something that's positive that came out of it. The good news that came out of that was that the U.S. government was not going to spend any money in cryptocurrency. But for foreign investors, that's a bad news, because it would have, there's a few things that would have happened if he would have made an announcement saying that they were going to buy Bitcoin as promised. And this would have sent shockwaves into the cryptocurrency because every single organization out there that deals with centralized banking sectors, like King Xi, Vladimir Putin, all would be forced to buy cryptocurrencies, and they would be buying it in a massive scale to combat the financial crisis of the U.S., not just the financial crisis of the U.S., but also to benefit themselves as they start to see value in the cryptocurrency. So that didn't happen. So does it mean that it's off the table? No, but it does mean that he can't back his statement up that he made promises to. And I hope that everybody understands that concept in a massive way. Uh, that doesn't mean anything related to cryptocurrency. Is basically one sided, like they said, it's like a um, what was it that they were saying? Zero burger or no substance burger, a nothing burger, right? A nothing burger. So basically, you get your burger and it's got nothing on it. That's basically what you were served up today. No, you were served what was considered the exact same thing that was promised, that he was going to back cryptocurrency. He did that. Now, SHIB did do $20 million in burns today. That did not reflect in its price at all. Amazing. SHIB should be going the opposite way. And this is what I was telling everybody before. SHIB should never sell off. SHIB should be going up, 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 up in a way all the time. It has nothing to do with market sentiment. It's got nothing to do with anything other than inflation. So what you're seeing is massive debt loads of consumers' debt, stockpiling, piling up on each other. Every time you see that, that's a gain for SHIB. It's a massive incentive to buy more SHIB. Now, when you see sell-offs like this, it's because of the cryptocurrency. It's because people aren't educated in SHIB, period. They lose focus immediately and base everything, their fundamentals, on the whole cryptocurrency in general. SHIB isn't like all the other cryptocurrencies. It's more like Bitcoin with one simple twist. Bitcoin isn't reducing its circulating supply. In fact, Bitcoin is doing the opposite. It's minting its coin every single day. That's why they have a halving every 4 years. We're looking at a super cycle. The super cycle is supposed to break the 4-year trend. They're saying that this could. I'm just relating the information from Wendy O. Anyone know Wendy O? Wendy O came out and made a statement a little earlier saying that, big shout out to Wendy O, by the way. Massive shout out to you. As part of the influencers and part of the whole prospectus on cryptocurrency influencers, we want to make sure we send our big shout outs to those supporting cryptocurrencies. And she's basically massive bullish on this whole scenario with the crypto summit. She's saying that Trump kept his promise. Yes and no. I disagree with that statement, but that's me. If you got anything better to say or you want to say more, please do so. Big, massive shout out to Jason Cox. Massive shout out to Prince. Massive shout out to everyone who supports the channel, right? So, Mary Clarice, Alex, Helen, Rowena, Wena, Babe's channel, massive shout out to you. Massive shout out to Gabriel, Leah, massive shout out to you. Remember, we are live from the Philippines. Time zone here is at 5:11. I believe it's early in the morning, extremely early in the morning in Canada and the US. So they're not quite awake yet, not up yet. So that's why the market's kind of lingering, because it's like it's trying to get its feet. SHIB, in theory, should never, ever go down. And, of course, the 50-50 raffle, we couldn't host it this morning or earlier today due to the fact that the power outage lasted for more than 4.5 hours here. And this happens from time to time when we lose power, so that it's hard to do a full podcast on what the activity is and what the streamlines are. So that's why we need all the support we can get for our channels when it comes to cryptocurrency. Big shout out to Joe. Big shout out to Krish. Big shout out to Paul. Big shout out to Ramel. Big shout out to, like I said, massive shout out to everybody who comes in. A massive shout out to the total crypto world. Now, are we able to host a 50-50 raffle at this time? And absolutely not. We did not sell any tickets, therefore it's held over for the next day. And if we look at SHIB Worldwide 50-50 raffle, so we'll go right in here. We'll SHIB 50-50 raffle. SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle. Home. Accumulation. Accumulation's also the burns. Okay, guys. Services is basically just like it says. Services. Contact us. It's going to give you my information, Prince's information, Master Chef G Prince, my trustee, uh, marketing, rules and conditions, pricing, information, education. This is the part where we talk about you. Rules and conditions also gives you more informative information of why we can host a 50/50 worldwide event, which is in your best interest and everyone who's in SHIBs, in SHIB, period. It's in your best interest, and make sure you support the channel. Because with every support, we are reducing SHIB circulating supply. Remember that this is not financial advice. Please take everything you hear here as entertainment purposes only. And you can see the disclaimer at the bottom of the screen where it says adopt, okay, where it says that we are hosting a 50/50 raffle event and that we should be very, very extremely positive to the entire world because we are reducing SHIB circulating supply with every single ticket purchase. That means for every single ticket that you purchase through the SHIB 50/50 raffle is going towards reducing the circulating supply, regardless of what you may hear or say from other people saying that they can't possibly host a 50/50 raffle event. That's not true. Adoption, that is the amount of adoption that has currently taken place. Ticket sales, that's pretty self-explanatory. And available tickets. Now, this available tickets is based on the amount of the price that SHIB is right now. So the lower we go, the lower the price goes, the more tickets you get for your buck. That makes any sense? It still works out to the exact same amount of a half a pound per ticket. So no matter what, still half a pound per ticket. You're just able to get more tickets at a lower price. Make sense? All right. Thanks for making sure that you're keeping in track. Okay, so without further ado, we'll get into the welcome to the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle. Now we're 15 hours away from the next 50/50 raffle event. We have not sold any tickets. We also haven't gotten very much support from the SHIB community, and that's on you, not me. All I'm doing is hosting an event, my friends. If you don't want to support it, that's up to you. I mean, that's the whole gist of it. You want to support the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle, you're going to do your part and make sure that I get well known. Why should I spend my money on advertising it when I have 5 million followers out there, potential 5 million followers, all wanting the same thing, reduction in SHIB circulating supply? I want to get higher gains. Well, if you want higher gains, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is tell 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 100 people, 500 people, everybody on your Facebook page, everybody that you know, just tell them about the raffle. Come to the raffle draw, see what you see. See if you like what you see. See if this is going to be something you want to invest in or not. Remember that we only want people to invest in what it costs to buy a raffle ticket because SHIB is that inexpensive. Okay, 1,469,050. That is wrong. Oh, that's why. I'm still in it. Okay, so where were we? We're here. All right, so gotta refresh. Okay, there we go. 1,496,550. We were at 1.51 at one time, guys. We lost 5,000 wallet holders in the last little while when we had the short flux. That makes any sense to anybody. Okay, so where are we? We are here. And we want to be here. We want to go back into the charts. Notice the chart does not reflect the 20 million SHIB burn today. Notice that every time we add value to SHIB, people are more willing to sell it than buy it. You go figure that one out. You tell me how that works, because I'm still trying to figure that one out. When you're adding value to something, you're supposed to increase the price, right? That's the whole purpose of it. I asked DeepSeek yesterday or day before, is SHIB considered um, is SHIB considered a guaranteed investment? It came back and said no, and then it gave me the reasons why it isn't. Because of the ecosystem development team have not done their part. Because and I just I just irk. Okay, they haven't come up with real utility. They haven't brought up any information that's going to help the SHIB community. That was like there's like 5 points or no 3 points on the ecosystem development team. The ecosystem development team is not about SHIB reduction. They say they are, but what have they done to keep it going? Now they come out with different projects, and to boost those projects, they come out with burns to help build awareness for their tokens or their new projects they got coming on. New gaming environment, the metaverse. Notice the metaverse has kind of lingered for the last 3 years, hasn't really done anything. It's because it costs a lot of money to make a metaverse, extraordinary amounts of money to making it, and then they were hoping to raise hundreds of millions of dollars to do so. But the truth of the matter is that it's not for everybody. It's only for those companies or organizations that want to host business meetings, live events, um, with cartoon-like characters for avatars, right? So that it does not meet the mandate. And now with Zoom and those, it's kind of like it's busted that environment. Here's the other concept that a lot of people don't understand. If you were to go to Sandals, that's your retreat for your vacation. You go to Sandals, that's for your retreat for your vacation. Wouldn't you want that as part of your house in the metaverse? Is a way to escape the reality of a perfect environment no matter where you go, what you do. Remember Total Recall? You can't control the weather. You can't control the time that you're there. You can't control the events that happen, but if you can do it in your mind. So then the weather's always perfect. It's never too hot or too cold. The environment never changes. The amount of danger that you're in never goes up or down. It's all programmed to make your experience that much better. Well, that's the whole point of the metaverse, in my opinion. So everything would want to be like Sandals. When you go to Sandals with your wife or your girlfriend or your partner in life, that's your escape. So when you're there, you want a perfect. So if it's windy, it's not perfect. If it's high tide all the time, or the water's constantly out, and you're looking down and you're like, wow, that's a swamp. You're not gonna appreciate it, right? So if it's got slides, it's got entertainment, it's got live bands on the beach, it's got cabana boys running around, serving you drinks, giving you a towel, spraying you every once in a while. You get the whole point of it. If you don't enjoy if it was raining the whole time that you were there, you don't enjoy it if it was windy the whole entire time of the year. The worst part about it is if you got into a typhoon or a tornado situation there, it makes the whole experience of being on vacation a complete disaster. So the whole purpose of the metaverse was to escape from that and give you that lucrative opportunity to build on your vacation for your mind kind of thing. But it didn't happen. It can't materialize because it costs too much money and they don't have enough funding for it. Therefore, they don't have it. Okay, so why would they get focused on that part of it, but not SHIB reduction when they held 9 trillion? At one point, they had 9 trillion SHIB. Now it's under 3 trillion SHIB that they have. So, and they're happy that SHIB is losing its value, and they have absolutely no problem that anyone saying anything bad about the ecosystem, they boycott them. It's amazing because this is what happens every single time. Everybody believes their development, even the bots. You ask AI, and it's the exact same thing. I asked them, does the ecosystem development team own SHIB? You know what they said? No. Does the ecosystem control SHIB? No, it don't. But they do have SHIB as listed. Yeah, no. That's hijacking. All they did was hijack the name to increase their earnings, their wealth, and their projects. Nothing to do with SHIB. So what does that got to do with us, with the 50-50 raffle? Well, you can tell by the amount of onlookers that we're getting, which is amazing, by the way, that we're not getting the population that we deserve. We don't get that popularity, and we should be exploding in popularity, by the way. The SHIB 50-50 raffle should be bloody well exciting to every single person that comes in. We're reducing circulating supply with every ticket purchase. So if we're reducing the circulating supply with every single purchase, wouldn't it be beneficial for the whole community to take part and make sure that the whole world hears that? Wouldn't it be in their best interest, every SHIB holder, to want to take part in the SHIB 50-50 raffle? And I don't mean buy tickets. I mean come on and make a statement. Hey, I'm supporting your channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Or I don't like the aspects of certain aspects that are derived on the 50-50 raffle website. Could you make these changes for me? Blah, blah, blah. And then I'd go and me and Prince would look over it and then if we had to, or if we thought that was a good idea, we would make changes to it. Because we want to attract more people. That's the whole purpose of the SHIB 50-50 raffle. We want to make sure that everybody has a good time and that everybody's making money. As long as everybody's making money, there's no reason that this can't work, right? That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of the SHIB 50-50 raffle is everybody has a chance to take part in it. So we can reduce that massive circulating supply that everybody keeps talking about. Even though we only have 1.5 million wallet holders, they're holding 98% of the total supply. It's beyond me why people would be trading it at such low volumes or trading it, period, on the downside. Why would they sell their SHIB? A lot of people think, okay, well, it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? A cult. It's a SHIB cult. Once you're in, you can't get out. No, it's what it is you understand that you're in SHIB. Why would you sell it at a loss unless you're a buffoon, right? You know it's gaining in value every single day because you're either reducing the circulating supply or you're bringing more people in, or you're doing both at the same time. So if you're doing both at the same time, aren't you burning the candle at both ends? Or burning it at three ends? So it makes 0 sense to sell it. Wouldn't you agree with that? Now, when you're in profit, of course, take some off the table. If that's what you do, if that's your prerogative. But our prerogative is, why would you take anything off the table under a penny? Like, it makes 0 sense to even start taking money off the table before it hits a penny, or 3 cents, 4 cents for that matter, right? Why would you do that unless you have trillions of SHIB? And if you have trillions of SHIB, why do you have trillions of SHIB in the first place? That'd be my other question. Because you want to stockpile it, or you're holding it? Because you know, and I know, if you were to held it for $1, 1 trillion SHIB, which I don't think anyone can do personally unless you're in a coma. If you were to hold it for $1, that would give you $1 trillion worth of SHIB. Absolutely true. That would be true. But listen to me very carefully. If you were to sell that 1 trillion SHIB at $1, it's not going to be $1. You know what's going to happen? It's going to cry. It's going to cry. Because all of a sudden, everybody's trying to sell their crypto or their SHIB at $1. So what's going to happen is, there's a massive yo-yo selling 1 trillion SHIB at $1. Now everybody's selling under that person. So then what's going to happen is it's going to keep hitting that $1, hitting the $1, hitting the $1, but it's never going to get over that $1 because no one's got that kind of money to buy and sell it. And it's going to take years to liquidate that much SHIB. the best thing you can do with that much SHIB is to be a bank. Leverage it. Use it for people to borrow against it, and then reduce the circulating supply so you're the only one with the trillion SHIB in your wallet. Now, what you could do is reduce SHIB circulating supply with the trillion, offset your capital gains with it. That would drive up SHIB's price even more, but not if you're selling that much SHIB all at once. You want to be smart, sell small increments. Now, at $1, you could probably get away with 5,000, 100,000, even 1,000,000 SHIB at $1. Does that mean everybody starts to sell their SHIB at $1? Well, in order for SHIB to hit $5 or $1, we need massive reduction in SHIB circulating supply, or we need people to start accumulating SHIB on a massive scale. Now, either one of these factors can happen really quickly, but they're not realistic in value when it comes to price action. So that's why the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle was started, so that it would bring awareness to what is going on with SHIB and help drive the overall SHIB investors to tell every single person on the planet what SHIB will do, what the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle can do for them. Increase their wealth exponentially. Exponentially, people. Because when we reduce the circulating supply that massively, and everybody's like, wow, they can actually reduce the SHIB circulating supply that quickly and drive the value of SHIB through the roof. How come no one was supporting it earlier? And that is why I have an issue with everybody that's in cryptocurrency, that's in SHIB. Never mind cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency enthusiasts have their own reasons to back their own coin, like XRP, Cardano, Crow. Crow's a great. Hey, I'm not going to knock it, but it is backed in U.S. funds, so please take that with a grain of salt, right? U.S. funds are okay right now, especially with Elon Musk at the helm trying to reduce the overall deficit that the U.S. is in. Now, can U.S. use SHIB to reduce their circulating supply? Absolutely. Will they? Probably not. For one reason, Trump already announced that they weren't going to spend one dime of the U.S. funds to buy cryptocurrency. So please keep that in mind. They are confiscating those that are doing things illegally using their cryptocurrency or any assets that they're using for, and majority of it is drugs. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So when they're doing drugs, they confiscate all the money, but they use that money to go back into fighting the drug cartels. Okay. Now, what Trump said was they're not going to sell crypto assets anymore. They are going to stockpile them. So the 54 billion SHIB that they're holding on to right now, they're going to hold that. So that's going to be positive news for everybody in cryptocurrency. Absolutely, that's positive news. It's just not the news you're looking for. News you're looking for was he was going to make an announcement saying that he was going to keep his promise with the 5 million Bitcoin he was going to buy, or the $5 billion investment in Bitcoin that he was going to do, because that's what he promised before he got elected. Now, once he's elected, of course, everything changes, because you look at the deficit, you look at how much deficit they're taking in, billions of dollars a month, just on interest alone that they have to pay. And that's on the people of the U.S., not the government. It's the U.S., the Americans on the hook for it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm Will, your host. This has been fun. I hope that everybody comes back and has a great time. I'm looking forward to every single person telling everybody about the SHIB Worldwide 50/50 raffle. Again, This raffle does not exist without the people. This and I don't believe in spending any money that I don't have to for advertisements. And if you want more prizes, make sure you make it known. Tell me that you want other prizes. Just remember this: every time we do a prize, it costs. Okay, so it's going to get taken out of the 80% of what we do on the channel, or it's going to get taken out of some other assets. Now, I can take it out of my assets, but I need your support. Okay, just to keep you informed, we need 5 million views here. We need 50,000 views if you want iPhone 16 Pro Maxes. Okay, on the channel, 50,000 views every day. So that means we have a lot of work to do. We only have roughly about 14 to 15 people coming in and watching us on a daily basis, which is phenomenal. If I was just starting out, that's what I would expect. Do I plan on making money doing this on the channel? Absolutely, absolutely. But I don't plan on making a fortune on it. That's the thing. 80% goes to the reduction of SHIB circulating supply from this channel. So every single person coming in, and as soon as we get monetized, the better, because then it benefits every single person. Costs you nothing. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comment on the channel. Tell me what your thoughts are. Tell me what your thoughts on the website are. Tell me if I'm doing the right thing. This should be a no-brainer, right, people? This should be a no-brainer. This whole concept is we're reducing SHIB circulating supply constantly every time we host a raffle draw. Everybody on the planet should be taking part in this. There shouldn't be anyone left out. And that's the whole purpose of this, is to make sure that we all become wealthy and gain in that wealth together. When they say that we're in it together, well, we are actually in it together, because that'd be part of it, right? And a lot of people think, oh, well, there's not enough money in circulating supply to keep SHIB at $1. Well, you got to remember this. Where is SHIB right now? Is SHIB at $1? No, it is not. So stop your belly aching. It costs you $13 right now to buy 1 million. Now, who in the world can't afford $13 US? That's the ridiculous part of it. Okay? 10 times is going to give you 10 times where it is right now. It's still going to cost you $130 to buy 1 million SHIB. That is still ridiculous. Okay? 100 times from where it is right now would be $1,300 to buy 1 million. And that's still ridiculous, because it's less than a penny. But don't take it from me. Right? Don't take it from me. Just look around. But with the worldwide 50/50 raffle, all it's going to do is make you more aware of just how much value is being added to SHIB on a daily basis. With the raffle, it happens faster. It's still inevitable. It is going to happen either way. And with the downturn right now, I'm guaranteeing you that exchanges are buying massive amounts of SHIB. And we're not able to see it, but you can bet on it. When you see 17 trillion or 37 trillion SHIB being traded hands, that's a massive amount of SHIB trading hands. And I can guarantee you 80% of it is from the exchanges. Now, are they the people that are buying it? No, it's the exchanges themselves, to get away from the Ethereum gas fees once it starts to explode. Now, we do follow suit with the rest of the cryptocurrencies. Yes, we do. How long? That depends on you. How long do you want it to continue? Because that's what it comes down to. You don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. So let the fudders do their thing and bring fear to those that are fearful. But for those that know, stay in the know. Know that SHIB is adding value. If SHIB's adding value, why are they selling it? Exactly. That's the question you have to ask yourself. Why are they selling it? Are they seeing something you're not? Chances are they're not. They're just in it to trade it, to make a fast buck, to see if they can push it down further than where it is right now. SHIB should never be this low, period. It was once below 1,000 big coins. We burned 307,000 worth of SHIB. 56 billion SHIB last year sent to the dead end wallets. And thanks to the ecosystem development team for doing that, but they had a hidden agenda. That hidden agenda was to promote SHIB, Shiba Swap, and Shibarium. That was it, guys. There wasn't about reducing SHIB circulating supply. It was add awareness to what they wanted. Increased demand for their products. So Shiba Swap 2.0 and Shibarium. And then the ETFs came out. But they didn't burn any SHIB with it. Notice they took away the amount of SHIB that they were going to reduce by hard forking it twice. So now the exchange, or Shibarium, is now trading at less than a cent per transaction. So it's less than a cent per transaction on the exchange. But you got to remember that they got to pay Ethereum gas fees on top of that. So please keep that in mind. That's why they keep hard forking it, so that it becomes more affordable. But the truth of the matter is, it can't take away from Ethereum's gas fees. The exchanges, on the other hand, can do the opposite. They can take it away by buying enormous amounts of it, selling it back to the people. And that's what they've been doing. So thank you so much for coming, everybody. Big shout out to everybody. Massive shout out to Babe's channel. Massive shout out to Wena. Massive shout out to Rowena. Massive shout out to Jason Cox. Prince. Massive shout out to you and your family. Massive shout out to the Philippines. Thank you so much for having us. Thanks for taking part in tonight's 50-50 raffle draw. I'm hoping that we can host a raffle very soon. We want to bring as much people in as possible. Massive shout out to Alan. Massive shout out to Leonardo or Nardo. Massive shout out to Pau for supporting the channel. Massive shout out to every single person that takes part. And we'll see if we can get this raffle draw happening very, very soon, because I want to make sure that every single one of you that are in SHIB make enormous amounts of money. Thank you and have a great night. We're going to rock you out. Thrill you. We will educate you. Reducing the SHIB circulating supply is our number one goal. No, our number one goal is to make you aware of what we're doing, so that you can make everyone else aware of what is going on with the SHIB Worldwide 50-50 raffle. The SHIB Worldwide educational tutorials to help you understand reduction, earnings, growth, and wealth are all yours in this raffle, in this SHIB economy, in this SHIB economy, SHIB currency. Thank you, everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Jesus loves you all. Live long and prosper, every single person. Remember that when we're doing this, on the disclaimer that you're reading it, 80% of everything that we take in from Facebook, Google, everything that we promote SHIB on, we're reducing in circulating supply. We're going to be hosting live events to reduce differently from the 50-50 raffle, of course. But we'll be doing a monthly or a weekly, whatever it is that you decide that we want to do. Well, we monthly, because we get paid monthly from YouTube. And then we're reducing 80% of that supply. 80% of everything we take in gross goes directly into reducing SHIB circulating supply. So it's in your best interest to tell everybody about the SHIB Worldwide 50-50 raffle and about the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment at the bottom. It costs you nothing, and the benefits are astronomical. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a great and wonderful day. I know that the influencers have kind of upset you today, and I'm hoping that you learn from it, take part in the non-governance aspects of it, because those that bet on it are betting big. They're spending money, and they're spending investors' money to do it. So thank you so much. Have a great and wonderful evening. God bless each and every one of you. God bless North America. God bless the Philippines. Good night.